Is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Nick Vincent is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a four-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. Two pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his four-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully, it's with the first two guys in the batting order.
In now, Ben Gamel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Brandon Woodruff is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop, Gene.
Here comes the first pitch.
Segura.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score, but let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Dan, Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
The right fielder.
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left center, base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, Dero, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Segura over at second. Harper at first. 1 gone. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Corey Dickerson.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Giro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So coming to the plate, JT Realmuto, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The set and the 1-1 lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Vincent, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Here's Brian Braun now. Runner goes for second down the third baseline. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
So stepping in, Manny Pena. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground. 2 down.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Here's Tyler Austin now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-0. In there, 1-1. Out into right center. Well hit. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ready with the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Brewers. Now at the plate, Michael Franco looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
A windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, G. Segura.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Now in the box, number 18. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 18.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper, a base hit in his first trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw on to Austin takes care of him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He singled his last time up.
Mike Moustakas.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, 2, here it is. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And that'll illustrate just how different these pitchers are. You can see 95 is the top speed for one starter, with the other topping out at just 89. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. Ryan Braun with the solo home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Hernandez at second. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Brewers do pick up a run on the Ryan Braun homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. Moustakas is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. Here's the first pitch to him. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage. during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
In now, Nick Vincent. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 2.
Boy, you talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Austin. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 53.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Mike Morin, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as the lead remains 3-1. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Number 197 in his career. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Softly hit out toward short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Backhanded. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamel. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Ben Gamel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. In there, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hits this one hard the other way. Segura has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. A hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Count remains at 0-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
The center fielder, Andrew.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. McCutchen on at first, nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Logan Morrison will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Logan Morrison.
And it's fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Jake Arrieta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Leading off from Milwaukee.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. His history with Jake Arrieta. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Digging in once again, Manny Pena. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Now here's the pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The score remains tied at 3-3. Now batting, Gene Segura. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied 3-3. Corey Spangenberg is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 5, Corey Spangenberg.
Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he struck him out. A very tightly contested ball game here in Philly, as you can see by the line score. All even as we play the 8th. Lorenzo Cain will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Line, but speared on a hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 18.
Digging in, number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Adrian Hauser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
Travis Shaw is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 21, Travis.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gamble has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. At the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ben.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there, but don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Ryan Braun. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 5-3.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Drew Pomeranz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 15.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Maikel Franco. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 2 hits in 7 tries. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Arcia. It's short. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Number 73 will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty. I was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Hard hit at third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 2.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Milwaukee came through when it mattered.